Picture this. You stroll through a flea market in Singapore, your fingers brushing against forgotten trinkets and dusty jars filled with coins. Among them is a 12-sided coin, matte silver in tone, the inscription Singapore, arching above the national crest. 50 cents boldly etched below, and the year 1991, stamped near the edge. You pick it up, brushing away years of wear, and something inside tells you this is different. The 1991 50 cents coin bears subtle marks of its origin. It was struck during a period when Singapore was phasing out older coin designs and experimenting with mintages and allocation strategies. Many of those minted were destined for circulation, where they would be worn, tarnished, misaligned, or lost altogether. A large percentage never survived in pristine condition. That scarcity is the spark that ignites the collector's fire. Begin by inspecting the coin's edges. A crisp reeded rim, free from nicks or flattening, signals minimal handling. Next, turn to the obverse and reverse faces. The letters must stand tall. Singapore should not read like a smudge. 50 cents should pop from the background. The national crest's details, the lion and tiger flanking the shield, should remain sharp. On high-grade examples, even the fine lines within the shield and the detail in the stamen and floral motifs remain visible. If these details still glow, this coin may be far more than face value. What truly sets the rare specimens apart is the strike quality. Many coins suffer from weak strikes, letters merging with backgrounds, reliefs flattening. But the gems? They show depth. The crest lifts off the field. The field remains frosty with no patches or erosion. The edges are uniformly sharp. In short, the coin looks as though it leaped straight from the mint, completely untouched by circulation. Collectors also hunt for alignment. Have you seen a coin where the obverse and reverse don't line up properly, rotated slightly off? Those with perfect centering and alignment command premium value. The rare 1991 Singapore 50 cents coins with flawless alignment have become legends among numismatists. Now imagine a scenario. Someone submits their pristine specimen to a grading company. The coin arrives, and the grader peels it out of its plastic case, just long enough to place it under the light. They confirm it's flawless. They slide it into a special holder, certify it at the highest grade, assign it a grade that few Singapore coins ever attain. That certificate becomes a golden ticket. Collectors across Asia and beyond line up to bid. Auction houses display it under glass, light refracting off its surfaces to show every tiny ridge, every field. Bids spring up from Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, even Europe. Months of anticipation, careful marketing, photography, authentication, all culminating in that faint tap of the hammer. Several years ago, a similar specimen of the 1991 Singapore 50 cents coin sold in a high-profile auction. The winning bidder paid a sum that seemed unthinkable for a piece of currency most of us toss in jars or wallets. The price shattered previous records, drawing shock and excitement across collector forums and numismatic groups. Those who already own one eye their collection uneasily, scanning each coin under better light, hunting for overlooked gems. Some turned to specialized forums and groups, posting high-resolution photos, comparing with known top examples. Over time, the community develops reference images, morphology charts, die variety tables, photography galleries. That coin in your hand? It might match one of those reference images perfectly. Imagine now preparing for a sale yourself. You photograph the coin under soft LED lighting, capturing both sides with clarity. You package it carefully, send it to grading, and wait. The listing goes live, drawing attention from serious buyers. The world watches. Bidding wars flare up. Every swing, every incremental increase ratchets pressure higher. And then the hammer falls. The top bid wins. The winning party staggers under the cost. But in the rarefied world of top-grade Singapore 1991 50 cents coins, it's just another successful transaction, if the coin is truly flawless and beautifully struck. You may wonder, how many of these near-perfect examples still exist? Very few. Most have been lost, circulated, scratched, cleaned, or sat unnoticed in jars. The ones that survive in pristine condition are gems. The ones that get certified and brought to market are rarer still. To potential sellers. If you own one, treat it gently. Don't buff or polish, those actions ruin collector value. Keep it away from humidity, abrasive surfaces, and sharp objects. Get it graded by a trusted company so you can prove its authenticity and condition. Obtain clear provenance, quality photos, and descriptive details. To buyers or enthusiasts. Study known high-grade examples. Compare minute details, the height of the lettering, the sharpness of the shield lines, the consistency of the edge. Learn about die varieties, known anomalies, and documented sales. Join numismatic networks. Absorb knowledge. And when the opportunity arises, a high-grade specimen listed for sale, you'll recognize it immediately. In many ways, the 1991 Singapore 50-cent coin is a story of transformation. What begins as everyday currency can evolve, over decades, into a collector's crown jewel. The more you dive into it, the more you see how tiny differences, letter depth, edge sharpness, alignment, become monumental. Because when collectors compete for the rarest specimens, every fraction of a point in grade matters.